Welcome to LaTricia Creates. I am LaTricia. In today's video, we're going to make a faux embroidery t-shirt using our DTF printer. Let's take a look at the materials for this project. For this project, I'm going to use a t-shirt, a DTF printer with DTF film and DTF ink, DTF powder, eye protection, a mask. We also need gloves. I don't have gloves today, so I'm not going to use gloves today, but I do recommend that you use gloves. We need a heat source and a design. And most importantly, we need a well-ventilated area. You ready? Let's make it. The first thing I'm going to do is head over to the computer to the RIP software to set up the design. I'm in ProRip software. I'm ready to upload my design. I'm going to go up here to the top to this mountain looking thing with the plus sign. Click on that to add my image. Go to my downloads folder. Locate my design. This is an embroidery file, but as you see, there's also a PNG file. So I'm going to grab this PNG file, click on open. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to go down here to the bottom left. I'm only going to resize the width, and that's going to keep it in proportion. I want my design to be 9.5. Now I'm just going to move it over a little bit. Now it's ready to go. I'm going to click on RIP. Since all of my settings are already there, all I have to do is go down to confirm. I have it to print automatically after it rips, and my design is automatically mirrored. So all I have to do is click confirm. Once I click confirm, it'll start ripping. Once the rip is done, it's going to automatically print. I'm going to head over to the printer to get my paper set up to prepare for printing. It's all done. It took about 7.5 minutes to print. Now it's ready to be powdered. Look how beautiful and vibrant this is. This is so pretty. Although it took 7.5 minutes to print, had I embroidered it, it would have taken a lot longer. But it is a beautiful design, and I am going to embroider it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see when I do the embroidery design. Now I'm going to head over and powder this, then we'll be able to put it in the oven to cure it and get ready to press it. Now I'm ready to add the powder. I have this sugar container that I got from the Dollar Tree that I put the powder in. I'm just going to put powder all over the design. Ordinarily I would wear gloves, but I'm not wearing any today. Now what I want to do is make sure the entire design is covered in the powder. I'm just going to move it up and down a couple of times until it's totally covered. I did drop the design on the way over here, so it got messed up just a tad. I'm still rolling with it. Now I'm going to shake off the excess. One of the things that I learned from doing this is that there really should be an enclosed space, because these little powder crystals, they get all over the table, and sometimes you can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. So I think having an enclosed space is much better than having an open space. Now I'm going to head over to the curing oven and cure it. I'm at the curing oven. I'm ready to cure the print. I'm going to cure it with the powder side up. I'm going to stick it in this oven for 200 seconds. I have mine set at 130 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a curing oven, you can also use a heat press to hover over. I've seen people use heat guns. and you can also use a convection oven. In fact, before I had this curing oven and this printer, I had a different printer. I used a convection oven and I cured my prints in a shorter period of time. I used 250 degrees for 120 seconds. And again, you need to have a well ventilated area because this does emit fumes. I don't have the purifier, but I definitely plan on getting one. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep my windows open in my room to circulate the air and be sure to wear my mask. It's all done. This thing does have an alarm, so when it goes off, it's really loud and it can be startling. Powder is nice and melted. Now we're ready to press it onto the garment. We're at the heat press, ready to press the design. Before we press the design, we're going to pre-press the shirt, get the wrinkles out, fold it in half, get a center line, center the design on, then press it. We're going to press the design at 320 degrees for 40 seconds using medium to firm pressure. This is a cold peel, so we're going to let it cool off, and we'll be back to peel it and reveal it. The design is all cooled off. Now I'm ready to peel it off. That looks so beautiful and it's so soft. But we're not finished yet. We're going to do a final press. I'm going to do the final press using the T-seal. If you haven't seen my last video where I talked about the T-seal and tested it out, check that video out. In the meantime, we're going to do that. It's going to be 20 seconds at 290 degrees using firm pressure. This is a T-seal. It has a rubber side. The rubber side goes down. Like I said, it's firm pressure. We're supposed to leave it for 5 seconds. Now we peel it. Peel it again. So soft, so pretty, so smooth. Here's a closer look at the final project. Isn't it nice? I really like this texture. I also like how vibrant it is and how soft it is. DTF is quickly becoming one of my favorite print methods. But if you don't have a DTF printer or a DTF transfer, you still can do the faux embroidery look with inkjet transfers, sublimation, and even direct to vinyl. So I hope you are able to make one as well, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep creating.